Welcome to Management TV. Today we're with Tom Peters, the famous management expert who wrote In Search of Excellence 25 years ago, a book that changed the world of business, changed the world of management. Thank you, Tom, for being with us.
My pleasure, Eduardo.
What were your key messages in Search of Excellence?
Well, they were pretty basic. At the time, which is certainly an important part of life, all the emphasis was on analysis and planning and so on. And while you got to do that, we said, don't forget the people, don't forget the customers, don't forget the relationship. In the middle of the great relationships, don't forget you just got to plain do stuff. I got a slide somewhere and it says people, customers, action, values. And so we were reminding people of, quote unquote, the obvious, which seemed to have slid out of sight in the process.
That's true today?
More so.
More so.
Because in a way, perversely, life is so fast-paced. When I give my speeches these days, I start them with an example of the CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, and how he almost religiously visits 25 stores a week. And the idea is no matter how big you are, no matter how smart your staff is, no matter how much market research you have, I've still got to watch me, the employee, one employee serving one customer, one cup of coffee. And so it's, I at some level think it's more difficult than ever or easier to forget. But I particularly want to tell your audience and mine, look at gender differences.
Look at gender
Huge.
differences. What about age differences?
I think it's increasingly important. And, speaking for the Americans, we have had this cult of kids probably for 150 years. And so everything is directed to getting the 19-year-old, and meanwhile it's
little or no money.
Absolutely, little or no money, and also, which is utterly ridiculous to my mind, and I've talked to people about this, one of the marketing notions is if you buy Budweiser beer at the age of 18, you'll be buying Budweiser beer at the age of 78. And that's ridiculous. No overlap. You're not going to get them early and keep them for life.